What is up, guys? 10vidman here, bringing another battle. Here's an NU game that I had with, I believe, Weakest Weak Sauce, and he's a person on YouTube, and I found him on Smogun. I'm not sure if it's the same exact guy. He goes by Weakest Sauce there. I'm not sure if it's the same guy or not, but hey, he's, it's a YouTuber, so cool. But I'm trying out Sun, and for those who don't know, Charizard was actually moved down to NU, so it's now my time to try and abuse it. This is my first time trying it out. And he's got a pretty good team. He's got, Electabuzz, Stantler, all that crazy stuff. There's a Kingler, that's a huge threat. Altaria. I've been an Altaria of my own. He's got Sandshrew, which is actually a decent Pokemon in NU because he can set up some Stealth Rocks. It can spin away hazards. Pretty good poke. But without further ado, let's get this battle started. And, when you're running weather, it's kind of obvious to know what you're kind of lead with. I was kind of worried to lead off with Stantler, because most Stantlers carry Megahorn. But I decided to lead off with my Exeggutor. And he goes for the Volt Switch here. And most Electabuzzes I see are usually Scarfed. But I'm a little suspicious of the damage here, just because, it did a pretty decent chunk for resisted hit. And I should have, known later on that this thing was a Specs Electabuzz, which sucks, but there's not anything I can really do about it. But I'm going to set up Sunny Day right here. This is a Heat Rock Exeggutor, meaning I'll get 8 turns of Sun, which is amazing. But this Stantler, I assumed to carry Sap Sipper, but unfortunately he actually carries Sucker Punch, and I do not believe Sucker Punch is legal as Sap Sipper. I could be wrong there, but I really didn't care. I mean, if he beat me, it probably would have mattered. It would have mattered, but it doesn't really matter here. But out comes my Charizard, and, without any hazards up. And Charizard is going to wreck Train. The sun is up. I am Specs Solar Power. This, he told me, was a max HP, max specially defensive Altaria. Look how much this Fire Blast does. Mother of Arceus. Holy moly, but that was a lot of damage. It did over half to it. To a max HP, max special defense Altaria. Mind you, that was a resisted hit. Unbelievable. So I'm going to go for another Fire Blast, and down that Altaria goes. Not even Altaria can stand up to it. It's just so powerful. It OHKOs Alomomola. It's got so much raw power. Oh my goodness, this thing may not stay NU for long. That's for damn sure. But he's going to bring out the Electabuzz here, and unfortunately that outspeeds my Charizard. I'm thinking he's Scarf, so I'm assuming he might go for a Volt Switch. So I bring out my Armaldo, which is a supportive set. This thing actually has Rapid Spin and Stealth Rock too, but this Thunderbolt does a shit ton. Holy moly! But which immediately tells me this thing's Specs, and that puts me in a rather huge disadvantage. Meaning I probably won't be able to get any hazards up. I don't want anything, I don't want anything switching in, taking a Thunderbolt. So I have to sack my Armaldo here, which means no hazards or or anything. So that kind of sucks. So down my Armaldo goes, and now I'm going to bring out my Physical Sweeper, which is my Leavanny. And, I'm assuming him to try to stay in, predicting maybe probably the Sword Stance. I'm just going to go straight on the offensive, and I'm an adamant Leavanny, max attack with Life Orb. That Leaf Blade, Electabuzz has really bad defense, so that Leaf Blade will be able to take it down, which is great. That's a huge threat out of the way and a big roadblock for Charizard. And now out comes the Sandshrew, and I'm very unconfident to know if my Leaf Blade will kill a full health Sandshrew with Eviolite, because it has good defense. So I bring out my Charizard because I know that can OHKO, but he actually makes a double switch here. He withdraws, and I believe he goes into the Stantler, yeah. Out comes the Stantler. I wasn't sure what he was switching into. I guess he was trying to bait the Leaf Blade. It was what he was probably trying to do, because he had a Sap Sipper, but out comes the Kingler, and, I'm going to go for Fire Blast, not wanting to overpredict or anything, because I know that probably would have killed Kingler regardless. Unfortunately, I do miss, which kind of sucks, but out comes my Altaria, and this Altaria is a very strange Altaria. But he's going to set up an Agility here, which I don't really mind at all. I'm only kind of threatened by him if he has Rock Slide. Other than that, I wall him. But he's going to go for the, double dancing, as it's called. He's going to go for a Sword Stance here, but I revealed to him I'm an offensive Altaria. I carry the Draco Meteor, and, I'm actually max special attack. I'm actually a Draco Meteor Power Swap Altaria, which is amazing. That crit I really doubt matter because, it's Stab. Kingler has a piss-poor special defense. I really, really, really doubt that mattered. But I'm going to take a little bit of, Life Orb recoil, and now out comes his Giraffe Rig. And I'm expecting this thing probably to have Sap Sipper as well. And he's going to go for a Stab Psychic. I mean, and Altaria is good special natural bulk. I'm going to pretty much really take that hit well. Then I'm going to go for the Power Swap. And what, if you don't know, Power Swap swaps all the attack and special attack changes with the target. And what that does, you know, it's going to make his Psychic a lot weaker, and I regain my special attack. So the second Psychic is not going to do anything. I'm going to take this opportunity to Roost, which is great, which means I can just wall him for days. I mean, I could, you know, I could continually just Roost to try to get myself to full health. But I just didn't find that necessary. I'm in a pretty comfortable range of health where I know I can take, you know, at least another Psychic and remaining green health. So I'm just going to take this opportunity and smack his face with a, you know, that stab, 140 base power, Draco Meteor, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And, yeah, down goes that Girafarig. It's not going to take that hit at all. Down it goes. Altaria put it in some work. Gotta love Altaria. And down it goes. So I believe now he goes back into his Stantler here. He's down to his Stantler, and he's down to his Sandshrew. And, you know, as I said, this was a, you know, a Life Orb Stantler. He pulls out the Retaliate, and I know that means I have a dead Altaria, because I'm not taking that. Because Retaliate is 140 base power if you're one of your Pokemon Saints. So down goes my Altaria, and now, you know, out comes my Charizard. I'm just going to bank on Fire Blast not missing. I mean, I could have gone for Air Slash. I just wasn't sure if it would kill Stantler. I mean, it probably would, but I just felt it would have been more risky if I went for Air Slash. But I'm going to, you know, I'm going to go for that Fire Blast. He goes for Sucker Punch. Does not kill Charizard, because Charizard has decent natural bulk. Many people don't think it does just because it's so Stealth Rock weak. But, you know, down goes that Stantler. No Solar Power necessary for that. And his last Pokemon turns out to be that Sandshrew. And Charizard, you know, just doesn't play games. Specs, Fire Blast, who cares? I don't need Sun. I also had my Cherim to set up Sun. But, yeah, Sandshrew's not going to take that. So, guys, that will be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, you know, little weather battle. And, yeah, it was pretty entertaining. Just, you know, demonstrating the power of Charizard and Altaria. Pretty fun stuff. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.